let's go fishing. Just where we'll point that boat, nobody knows. Well, we don't know if it's gonna be feast or famine. So sit your ass back and enjoy the Big John Show. Let it go! Watch that stump over.
Alright guys, I'm hoping y'all can see me real well. I'm filming off the GoPro, so I can't see myself right now. But we're getting ready for this afternoon. We're gonna slip down and grab a kayak. That way we can get into where we tried to scout for y'all with the persimmon trees. Got a feeling that they're kind of in there because a guy that I let hunt it last year for the most part and got his first deer, he went in and had to go get his trail camera. Apparently he forgot it. So he went in and got his trail camera, and he didn't know what the persimmon trees looked like, or persimmons. So he walked by, and there was a bunch of little green balls on the trees like a month before season. So assuming all this cooler weather, they've all turned and they've been falling for at least since about just before October to probably right in now, that they're probably starting to drop. But we're going to go ahead and go down here and pick up the kayak. That way we can take it down that road that we walked down, which I got some kayak wheels with some straps on it. So we'll be able to wheel it on down to where we got to that water, across that little section, and get into the hunting spot without being busted, hopefully. The only thing is we got to walk down that dirt road. But luckily, with it being, you know, mostly a dirt road, there's not a whole lot of grass except for right there at the end. Hopefully they don't cross right in there, right where we're brushing up against some stuff, but at the same time there's probably already deer back in there. So at the same time we'll have to be kind of careful going back in there, because it's food and bedding, and it's kind of both back in there. One's kind of further back, and the food's kind of, there's some food on the way out and off to the side. But they'll go and hit them persimmons till they stop for the most part. So we're gonna go pick up this kayak and we'll get right back with y'all as we get it loaded. Alright guys, just to kind of give you an idea of what we're working with. We're gonna be taking this one right here. Get a little bit of water in the back, but we'll get that dumped out. But we're gonna be taking this one right here. It's a new canoe, so I'm not sure. It's a Frontier 12. There, but it's a Frontier 12 foot. So my uncle's buddy had to go to Brazil for family matters, but he didn't want these to just sit around and not get used, so he's letting us use these when we get the chance to, so they don't just sit around. But we're gonna get this loaded up in there. I would have pulled the truck all the way back here, but there's kind of a hill right here, so it makes it a little bit easier to load. But which y'all can't see on the camera because the camera never shows that. But we're gonna load this, get it all strapped in, and we'll show y'all that process. All right, so let's get this thing tossed up in here. Sometimes it likes to be a little tricky. Hopefully this is all the water. Yeah, I think this is it. Put that down. This little step right here. Make it. Slide it on back up in here. So there we go. Got it up in here. All we gotta do now is get it strapped down, which we got the straps here. Brought some new straps that I got right there. But all we gotta do now is get those strapped on. We're gonna put y'all here and get those strapped on. This one. Here. The handle up here. Oops, gotta loosen it. do the same with the other side on the other one. There's multiple ways you can strap them down, but I found this to be one of the better ways. Too tight. Oh, got that other one. We'll put it on the other side. Make sure we lid all the way back. Make sure we're all good and in place before we throw this one on. And this one, same thing. We're going to take it there. Okay. Gotta loosen this one too. About 12:30 right now. So we're just getting ready. Make sure the paddle kind of gets on the strap too. It can't lift up to do anything. Let's just kind of get it tied down a little bit better too. Alright. Looks like y'all are pretty sturdy. Make sure that's latched down. That we got our life jacket, just because we have to have one. Even if you're just crossing a creek, you gotta whatever, we'll just throw it in there so it's in there. You don't necessarily have to wear it, you just have to have one. But we'll grab that, we'll make sure we got that. It should be in the truck. But all we gotta do is go back, get the bows, get ready, probably eat something, and then we'll be hitting the woods for you guys. And we'll show you how the little wheels work on the yak. Hopefully it'll work on this one. I might have to get this out down there and test it, or at least see if I can fit it on, because the straps on it aren't very big, so I might have to take another strap and finagle another strap onto it. But other than that, I think we should be fine. We'll be able to wheel it back there. And we're going to get back down to the house, get stuff ready, get dressed, eat something, and get out to the woods for you guys. Alright guys, so we got out here, we had to kayak in. I told y'all that we were going to come back here in the afternoon, but ended up having some stuff that I had to do and couldn't make it in time. I felt like I'd be getting out here too late, so we opted to come this morning and slip in here. But spooked a few deer on our way in. Hopefully those few will work their way back in here to bed down. I don't think we spooked them too bad. It was dark, so they didn't really even know what we were. They really just heard us walking. But we're gonna chill here, see if any of those come back to bed, see if any other ones come back in here to bed. There's plenty of acorns in here. I tried to look at the persimmon trees on my way in, but it was a little dark and I couldn't just see all that great, but we'll look at them on our way back out. But we're gonna sit here, sit tight, and hope that something comes in here pretty soon. Alright guys, the wind's swirling pretty bad, so I think we're just gonna go ahead and slip out of here this morning. Just go ahead and call it. I think we're doing more harm than good sitting here.
So we're gonna go ahead and get out and hopefully slip back out here this afternoon.
Alright guys, so we made it back to the kayak. We're gonna hop in and, well, we're gonna drag it. And we're gonna head on out that way, back towards the truck. But we're gonna slide her on out of here. Oh.